Hi, fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, this is Echo Echo. I thought I'd do this as a live video just because to get it done, I don't want to edit anything. So, if you've already watched Julie Joe's live video this morning, I haven't, but I know she talked about a company going affiliate, and I believe it's Beyond Slim. Oh no. A weight loss MLM went affiliate. Sad. So sad about it. The other thing I was going to look at was, um, let me make sure the sound's working. Yee. Um, I collected a few posts about, um, some distributors were getting, terminated. All right. Can we hear you, Tish? Um, Yay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so, um, I think they got terminated from an adject. I'm pretty sure it's an adject. But it's just really weird because I don't see an adject terminating people very often. So what I'm gonna do is look at some posts. And the last thing we are gonna look at is Danielle Meoli. Danielle. She of Awakened fame who just sort of like disappeared and then Awakened, dropped all the distributors, turned into Soul People, and then that ran into the ground. Oh, gee, what a mess. What a mess. Um, yeah, so this is going to be a little bit of a top fail. Hmm. Where did I save? Oh, I saved it in the magic, right. Mm, Um, oh, I need to do an update of the actual magic, the Australian people, because they suck a lot. Um, I thought I had two termination. Oh, no, one was an adject and one is Limelight. All right. So, all right. Bear with me. Mm-mm-mm. I didn't really plan to do this. I just sort of like was considering making a video, and then I'm like, I need to work on going back to work tomorrow. Oh yeah, let me do that. So this is the first one. Can that be bigger? I don't know. I think you can see it. All right. So this person, I'm pretty sure. Um, um, no, this is from Lime Life as well. I think. Okay, so this person says, I never thought I'd end up with a termination email. Me never having been fired from any 9 to 5 job. Imagine that. Imagine never being fired oh, and now you got fired from your own business. Did you say it was your own business? Anyway, terminated from a company that I helped build, that I shouted from the rooftops for anyone and everyone that could hear me. A company that was built on women empowerment and a mission behind creating something so much bigger for yourself. Today looks very different. Um, that's the trick. This is women empowerment. No, it's exploitation. Like that's what they will glom onto. All of these trad wife types are all about, this is who you are and you need to do this in the home and you need to be a wife and a mother and blah, 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 blah. But they're all about like having this empowering message. It's like, no, you want people to be dependent on the company as you're dependent on them as well. And, like having a supplementary income from perhaps your partner. Um, that space helped build me, a young girl just starting out in life, to today, a woman who knows her worth and quite frankly demands it. Good, that's great. It was time, it was, but there was a small piece of me who just couldn't let go, and not for the money. I told you all that crumbled a long time ago, but for the principle. That crumbled a long time ago? Why would you be at a company that wasn't making any money or you weren't making money at? How true is that? I need to cough. Hang on. I'm just gonna mute myself for a um it but for the principal, for my team who I still talk to regularly, for my customers who have bought from me for almost a decade, and the products. Those products were tried, true, and trusted. Walking into Tim Meadows. Yes, the Tim Meadows. Everybody knows Tim Meadows, right? I don't fucking what are you talking about? I don't know who Tim Meadows is. I know a lot of MLM bigwigs. Like Tim Meadows, all I could think of was the guy from he was in SNL many years ago. Is that him? Walking into Tim Meadows' makeup room last November as his artist for the day, I knew even as my knees felt like they may just crumble from nerves, I knew those products wouldn't let me down, and they didn't. Side note, one day soon I'll show y'all the BMW commercial. Yesterday I was terminated from that company. Was I at fault? As a woman who takes radical accountability for her actions, yeah, you could say I was. Okay. Why the paragraph then? Um, I was at fault for showing my 46K followers that there was something bigger out there, a following I've built for the past 8 years. My brand. I built that into something bigger than what I could even imagine in 2017. I was at fault for preaching to the masses that being paid your worth is what I will stand 10 toes down on. I don't like that the right and conservatives have taken on 10 toes down. Um, I was at fault for saying that what I had built crumbled, and the 15K month I worked myself to the bone for, I can make in 3 sales without having to start from zero each month. Oh, I think she's joined Enagic. No? I don't know. Um, or maybe was in Enagic? I don't know. I do not know. This person, I need to check their account again, but I thought it was Enagic. I was at full, was that wrong? No. Was it unkind? Definitely not. But was it against policy? A policy I signed 8 years ago? Yeah, it was. So here I sit with that terminated email in my inbox. Um, yeah, so that's something that, like all of my uh bros on um Instagram, the Enagic gang, like we've got screenshot after screenshot and video after video of them making uh income claims. If there is ever any issue, and I bet you, when you send them to compliance just puts them away. Here's a file on Clint X Morgan. Here's a file on Chrissy X Ord. Here's a file on Kylie X Stevenson. Like they've got little folders, and then when they need to, boom, you're terminated. So, um, the policy though, that's the bigger issue. When a policy has you scared to be terminated for building multiple streams of income for your family. So did she join another company? Were you serving two masters? When a policy has you looking behind your back for the next person that's going to send you to compliance, girl, it's not just your downline sending you to compliance. So when a policy goes against every piece of positive abundance mindset you've been taught and looks scarcity straight in the face. Oh, that was so clueless. Like, come on. Is a legal contract going to have woo-woo abundance in it? No way. And it's not scarcity, it's a contract. It's a legal contract. It's just the facts. This is what you need to do. This will be how you break compliance. You need to adhere to these uh standards. And do you want to know what those standards are probably aligned with? Whatever the government regulations are. So it's not trying to like, harsh your vibe on your crunchy life. No, it's about consumer protection. It's about business protection, income protection, making sure that capital can still make as much money as it can. There's more to it than just like, oh, they're trying to ruin our good time. Uh, that, my friends, is the bigger issue here. It's a broken system and a policy built on scarcity, period. I've said it for 4 years now, and I get to say it publicly. It's a policy that is the exact opposite of female empowerment and entrepreneurship. It's broken, it's sad, and with that, the choice was made for me. Um, it's got nothing to do with female, like being female or male. The legal, like, jargon of a contract is just like, these are the rules for everyone, you know. Uh, I will no longer confine myself to that kind of brokenness. To my team and friends, I love you more than you know, and I'm sorry if I let you down. To my customers, you supported me from day one, and I'm sorry I let you down. To my future, you are worthy because you are. And to anyone else, keeping in mind I'm a professional makeup artist, what's your tried and true that would last all day through tears and sweat? P.S. I'm real crunchy, so know that in advance. I'll be checking the ingredients. Okay, drama queen. So that's one of the termination emails, posts, I mean. So the other one is going to be from Limelight. Uh, and this person definitely is, I think they have an, hang on. I thought they were, is that a different Kendra? Um, Let me have a look. Oh, Bellamy thinks it's doing something like cool as well. Um, Everything that Kristen, I should probably do a an update on Kristen Wyatt because she is terrible. Because I was looking at another lady called Kendra. Do 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 do. I think it's a different Kendra. Because I was looking at another Kendra who was in definitely in Abject, but this is a different one. Although it does say unleash your legacy, and I've got to tell you, when people talk in terms of legacy, that is big, big Enagic vibes. Okay, it's so funny. She doesn't. She's prettier in her pictures than this indicates. The one that you're looking at anyway. So Kendra says here, an era is closed. I was officially given the boot by Limelight, by Alcone today after 5 years. You know how many faces I have touched with my makeup as a pro makeup artist? I mean, a ton. I want to start by full part of my journey. I grew so much through this 5 years. I met my best friends there. I built a team of powerful women in the pretty pack. Ugh, I hate that as a name. Um, I helped so many women have vision and truly believe in themselves. I became a pro makeup artist. I even broke records, consistently hit top records in sales, number one in team building, walk stages. Girl, get a sentence structure. I actually was so close to reaching 500,000 sales in 3 short years. I gave a lot to this company, but I grew more, so much to where I outgrew the space, which I am so thankful for. I don't want to get into the sappy stuff or give all the tea of what the past 2 years have been like, with all the suspensions and crap talked about me, all the favoritism. Not too many, probably hundreds more, who have probably affiliated with something else, but three top leaders who are now doing something together just got the plug pulled all on the same day. Hmm. What? So I'm gonna have to read that sentence again because I don't know what it says. Maybe yes, because I got these two together, so I'm thinking like I don't know. She talked about being a pro makeup artist. The other one. Let me try to decode that sentence. Not too many, probably hundreds more, who have probably affiliated with something else, so you maybe sold something else. But the three top leaders who are now doing something together just got the plug pulled all on the same day. So I think that she was doing something, might not even be a different company. Hmm. My phone was overheating. Um, I'm just gonna keep to this. What? Girl, this is your big termination like post. I think that you can just give it a proofread. Yeah. People grow, and I want to be part of something that supports that. I take full accountability for posting outside of compliance, sharing my new opportunity, and own it all because I refuse to stay small for a brand. How much money did you earn from that brand? Don't you think you owe them a little bit of that? No, they're exploitative. Fuck them. Um, no one should have to do that. That being said, guess I need some new makeup and skincare. Both need to be pro level, zero toxins. Let me know. I'm interested in trying and reviewing new stuff as a customer. Nothing cheap or something I can get from Target. Kendra, why do you have to get new makeup and skincare? I mean, if it's so good, right? You could keep using it. You could keep using the makeup if you think it's like pro, it's got good ingredients. Hmm? It's not really about the makeup, is it? Okay. Let me have a look at her. So she's got a thing it's called Duplication is Dead. Sister, duplication is dead. That's not, yeah. Um, oh, that was the other one. Sorry, I'm looking at something, on my screen and I'm just trying to work out. Maybe this lady is already, um, all right. So those are the two termination posts that I found. It sounds like there were three of them that were terminated. And like I said, I think definitely it's all about collecting things in compliance, and then when you when you need to get rid of them, It's ready to go. Here you go. You're done. You're out. See you later, sister. Okay. So the next thing we are gonna have a look at is a couple of Beyond Slim things. So Beyond Slim, they had this like slimming lemonade. Remember Dirty Dog Tracy? She used to be in Beyond Slim, and so did that other girl. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Say hello to your girl. That one. All right. So this is from the third. No organization equals affiliate shift in comp plan, no matter how you wrap it. Yeah, it does. It does. And um, yeah, no team building. It's almost like these affiliate guys are admitting, yeah, shh. We were a pyramid scheme. Shh. Um, I was a present leader despite the chatter. I am seeing that I wasn't, or that somehow I deserve this. I'm actually so sick to see this being said. Really? Peter Piper picked a peppers? There was a lot of alliteration there. Um, I don't think anyone deserves their company, like, oh, you deserve to lose your livelihood. No, I don't think that that's, like justice or anything like that. I think that it's tough, and I'm sorry that happened, but now you're gonna have to, like maybe atone and think about what you did to earn your money. And then you have to make a choice to say, am I going to go back into it and then do the same thing? Or can I, now that I can see this is not my own business because the company's gone affiliate and I got the sack, should I be a part of this? If only that was a conversation that was being had. Uh, I invested in graphic designers, created content to share and help others grow. Held a next level coaching chat, but who cares? Like, honestly. And introduced many guest speakers along the way from outside. I hosted work with me Zooms, held work with me in person meetups, sent prizes for achievers, built systematic systems and funnels, and let everyone clone my campaign to use. I worked 14-hour days behind the scenes until the very end. No one except my family knows that in order to be a present leader, I had to be a missing wife and mother. Oh, telling on yourself there, girlie. What about time freedom? Isn't that why you do this? Do this from home? Like, oh, I thought it was about just doing it in the pockets of your day. Or, like you're never going to miss anything as a wife and mother because you had this flexibility with your business. Um, Interesting. We've had a few MLMers in the past couple of uh days. I read something, was it Mary Scott? Yeah, Mary was saying how she wasn't present. So it's interesting that that's all coming out. I do not have bad things to say about Beyond Slim. I do. If they're a weight loss MLM, fuck them. My freedom of speech allows me to express the facts of my personal situation. Okay. Who's saying, like, are you afraid of getting sued? That being said, in all things business, protecting the bottom dollar is crucial. Yeah, yep. All right. Um, and I do get that. Decisions are being made for a reason. I'm incredibly happy for those that this shift benefits. No one really, because I see them hustle hard, but don't get it twisted that it didn't completely change my life's trajectory. After 3 years of dedication, I worked insanely hard. While some celebrate their pay rise, I'm writing down a budget to figure out how to keep my home right now and what I can cut out to keep us here. Let that sink in. I haven't seen what their affiliateness is going to, like what the nature of the affiliate is. Hey, Rach, how you going? We've got 2 days left. Well, like a day and a half. We go back to work on Tuesday, and then so we're almost spring holidays or vacation at the moment. But I got some work to do. But I wanted to cover these things, and I didn't want to edit a video. So um, yeah, I don't know the details of what they've done going affiliate with Beyond Slim, but it just looks like there's no organization. So is it just commission? I don't know. Like, who's going to make a lot of money off that? So that's one of the commishmish, not commishmish. Um, one of the Beyond Slims that I found really quickly. Here's another one. Um, I didn't have the full picture for this one, but the lady was sitting in bed. All right. Definitely got a lot of rest, Rach. I've got to do some marking, and so we only have 3 weeks left with, like, once we go back to work with our seniors, and then they go on our 12, that's our year 12 senior. Well, we call seniors year 10 to year 12. We don't have like freshmen and all those sort of things. But yeah, they only have 3 weeks, and then they do their exams for 3 weeks, and then they graduate. So I have 2 year 12 classes, so my timetable is going to be rather light after that, and uh yeah, they'll be cool. Be able to get some cleaning up of the art room, the storeroom done. All right, let's have a look at Raylene Weston's post here. Yesterday, in the span of 40 minutes, I lost the team I had poured my heart and soul into past 2.5 years. To say it was hard would be an understatement. I have worked countless hours, invested so much energy, and built something I was incredibly proud of. Is is this what we're doing? We're saying that we worked all the time again now? Like, come on. Um, I built a multi-million dollar team. I was one of the top team builders. I sat in the core of leadership. I became a legacy leader. I hit advisory board 3 times. I worked hard, led with heart, and proved myself a trusted leader in every season. And I will continue to work hard no matter what anyone says. And I'm so proud of that. Good work, Raylene. Raylene is an interest. I wonder if they are American, because Raylene is a very Aussie like name. Raylene, like Raylene, Kylie, Kayleen, like it's very, we love it in the Aussiness of it. I don't know if she's Australian or not. I didn't even know if we had Beyond Slim in Australia, TBH. I know there are people who want to see me fail. People who want the worst for me, but that is not going to happen. I think it is disgusting when people say I was not working because I was, day in and day out. My results, my team, my leadership prove that. It's so weird that that is the vibe that I got from the one that we just read too. Like people say I wasn't a present leader or whatever. Is that what it, maybe that's what they got from corporate, saying, the top leaders weren't engaging, blah 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 blah. So interesting that it's got that same thing. And again, I'll repeat, I don't wish on a personal level, I don't wish that these things harm people. That's terrible. I think it's really awful that the companies have built you up only to abandon you. That's awful. They are predatory. They've made so much money off you, and that's their business model, unfortunately. Okay? But that doesn't mean that you also cannot be at fault for partaking in that system, knowing as a top leader that you are uh, exploiting your downline, like the corporate, the business and the corporate stuff are exploiting you, you know? It doesn't make any of it right. So, day in and day out, my team results and my leadership prove that. So, to my team, thank you for the best ride, the best memories, the best experience, and the best relationships. Thank you for believing me, trusting me, and allowing me to help guide you. I wish you nothing but the very best moving forward. And please know I will always be here for you. Even though I'm stressed to the max, even though my heart is broken, even though I feel confused, lost, and disappointed, I will rise from this. Because here is the truth. I refuse to let this bring me down. God is in this. God has nothing to do with it, sweetheart. Um, He knows what he is doing even when I cannot see the full picture yet. My trust is in him, and I believe this is part of his plan for me. Do you think that that's how they have to be? You know, like, ooh, I'm very uncomfortable with this. I'm gonna, like, maybe if I pray, it can make me feel like there's more control over it. Maybe. It's just, it's almost like magical thinking. There's like, if I ignore this, I will, like, it'll go away. I will always be grateful for my time at Beyond Slim and the growth it brought to my life, but now it is time to move forward. My heart knows what will be the best step, not only for me, but for the people I am called to serve. These people and oh, I was called to serve a team in an MLM. Really? That's what you're called to serve? Great. Um, All I know, my next build will be even better. Just wait because the excitement is only beginning. XOXO Gossip Girl. Glow and Grace Collective, great. Um, so she's obviously gonna go to a new company. She's, trying to get, uh, what's it called? Cross recruited. Good luck, Raylene. Good luck. Not really, but Um, keep an eye out. warn people because I've been hearing about, like, I mean, obviously the economic conditions in America are very likely to be having a recession soon, and even something that rivals the Great Depression. And guess what kicks off in those hard times? How many of the leaders or coaches, corporate staff got their start in MLM in 2008 when the global financial crisis? So many. All right. Same with COVID. And there's another one coming, very much connected to tariffs and uh, the because of the deportations and threats of deportations, um, looking at business in America, like, and the jobs statistics, the value of the dollar, like all of that is pointing to great financial strain. And MLMs unfortunately thrive in those times because materially the top of MLMs, their lives don't change a lot. They have a lot of money and they flex a lot of money. And so that draws in a big crowd. So we need to make sure that we're still being really loud. These people do not give a shit about your financial situation. They are recruiting you to keep their bag safe. And that's where we need to look out for new companies. And welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Somebody who I prolifically covered because I was in the group, Danelle Meoli from Awakened. Awakened, they had the what was their product called? They had one called Ascend, I'm sure of it. But it was a weight loss one, and they were the ones that had the capsules that didn't break down, and people were just pooping them out whole capsules pooped out. So that was interesting. And she was in the pre-enrollment stage. She was a founder. I don't think she was the CEO. And so it was her and Ashley Headley, and Ashley Headley's husband, who was, oh, it wasn't Brian, no. What was it? Rodney. Yes. Rodney. And they also had Jason, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Justin Rose. So that whole crew, all right, Danielle was a part of creating that company. Then she just kind of disappeared. Just disappeared one day. Awakened stayed around for a little bit longer, and then turned into Soul People. Oh no, Awakened was going to merge with Q Sciences, and then Awakened was like, "Can you show us your books? Because we just want to know, like what we're signing on to here." And they were gonna, share the spotlight with Jake, the pouting Jake, who was he the president or the CEO? One of the two, but he's got a real pouty face. Um, and they said, "Can we have a look at the books?" And they were like, "Oh, okay." And things were much worse than the Awakened people had thought. They wanted to back out of the merger that happened, and this is basically folded after that. That was a pretty satisfying one. And the connection there is that once Q Sciences folded and it turned into Soul People, oh, wouldn't you know, the former top reps from Q Sciences joined Soul People? What a coincidence. So yeah, it was very messy. And Danielle Meoli started it all. Let's have a look. Um, so the new company is called 70. My God. We're just gonna scroll on her Facebook. But shout out to Behind MLM. Behind MLM, Oz is the realist. He's amazing. Big love to him. Screen share. I have had the sorest bat for like so long. Okay, hang on. I think because I sleep heavily. All right, let me see. Alrighty. Oh, maybe I'll find. So what it is, so it's called 70, and it's a skincare thing, stem cell, something about stem cell, because she was in before Awakened, she was in New Skin and something to do with human growth hormone. So she's played in this area before. Um, and her profile pics, I just don't believe. I think she's older than me. I think she's like in her 50s, or maybe around about the same age. Yeah, so I think her profile pics are heavily edited. So I told you all 2 months ago that I knew this product would go viral. Um, Below are the untouched photos of my friend Kathy in Canada, who'd been on the gold for just 5 weeks. The results are freaking jaw-dropping. For those who are spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on Botox and fillers, that requires ongoing maintenance and recurring expense. Those are just temporary fixes. I challenge you to try activating your own body's stem cells and NAD production. This is revolutionary next generation skincare from the inside and is guaranteed to try for 60 full days or your money back. Zero chemicals. If it has water in it, Danielle, that's a chemical. Everything's a fucking chemical. See, she's already now I already know that she's full of shit because you don't have like you cannot have anything that doesn't have chemicals. Everything is chemicals. Zero fillers, no need for costly serums or Medi-Spa treatments. Clean beauty that treats aging skin at its core, one powerful plant-based formula that stimulates your body to produce more of its own naturally occurring stem cells, collagen, hyaluronic acid, NAD and NAD plus, antioxidants. The world is waking up to the power and breakthrough science of activation. Just 2 golden capsules upon waking, and your beauty transformation begins. It's simple, it's life changing. Yeah, exactly, Rach. Yeah. You've got to keep taking the pills. So yeah. Um, it's simple. Drop word info. Yes, the rumors are true. But this is what she said at the beginning of her, and I'm sorry, these do not look like they are done in the same light. Hmm, I don't know. I don't know. So she's with, and she loves her. She's very always about using religion. Um, so this is her face, and this is why I think that her photos are photoshopped, because look at this. This doesn't have a filter, and you can see all of the wrinkles. It's okay. Like, I do not care. So if this is their branding, my God. Oh, I don't want the music. Um, Look at this branding. Oh God, it's so bad. It's ugly AF. My goodness. Um, hmm. All right. Hang on, let me go back to uh so see, this is her face. Yeah, so all of her photos look like she's, oh, of course, Charlie Kirk. They look photoshopped, except for the ones that it did look like a photo. So she is the president and co-founder. Let me 70 MLM. It's interesting. Like, why do we always have to have like not the right spelling? Yeah, yeah, it totally did. It totally looked like it was blending in with the background. Um, so business for home, has it even launched yet? Maybe they're in pre-launch. Yeah, thanks. I'm not retiring yet though, but cheers. I'm going back to work in 2 days. So it's got 5 distributors recommended here. Wonder if we've got any of the usual suspects. Do remember that. Oh, I wonder if what's her name again? The doctor. She's a chiropractor. All right, let's have a look at the website then. Elevate beyond wellness. Our mission is to reveal your greatness through vibrant wellness and empowerment, an empowered mindset, deep, meaningful connections, and enduring abundance so you can live with purpose and elevate every area of your life. That's just so like ugh, nothing. That means nothing. All of these MLMs look exactly the fucking same. Third party tested. Oh. Oh. Sure. I believe you. Um, become a brand partner. I'm gonna open that in another tab. And it's gonna have an app, just like Awakened. FDA certified. GMP compliant, FDA certified, hey? Oh my God, $135? Whoa, for a month, $135. That's insane. That is insane. Serving. All right, let's have a look. And it's a proprietary blend. Tell us again about like how good this is. Two capsules. So it's got rosemary, um, rhodiola extract, quercetin, bioflavonoid, milk thistle extract, astragalus, turmeric, goddamn, ginger root extract, Asian ginseng, apigenin coenzyme Q10, yeah, I'm doing real well on the pronunciations here. But other ingredients, microcrystalline cellulose and vegetable capsules contains purified water and hypramellose. Oh, Danielle, you said there was no chemicals. There's water in it. It's chemicals. Oh, and it's out of Frisco, Texas. Is this a terry liqueur? Is this another fucking terry liqueur? You have to be kidding me. Um, FDA certified, it says. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. So how is it FDA certified, but then it's not evaluated by the FDA? That doesn't make any sense. So why supplement when you can activate? Eternify doesn't just supplement your health, it activates, instead of masking symptoms, it flips the switch on your body's natural repair, and igniting your power within too. There's an asterisk. What's the asterisk for? I can't even see. There's an asterisk beside that, and then there's nothing to it. See? The asterisk. The asterisk again. Where does the asterisk go to? I can't see an asterisk here. Oh, here. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. So, oh no, rage. Oh, you must have lived in JL's neighborhood, neck of the woods. So stem cells, cellular renewal, sirtuins support cellular energy, NAD and NAD plus work together to repair DNA and support metabolism. NRF2 defense and detox, AMPK, ATP, and ARE. Love, look, Rach probably knows this as well. if there's anything that we educators know, love an acronym. We love acronyms for sure. In just weeks, users report feeling more energized in the morning, thinking clearer and reacting faster, sleeping deeper with fewer wake ups, less bloating and better digestion, feeling calmer and more centered, seeing visible improvements in skin and hair. Well, that's what they're selling it for, the skin and the hair. Like, all the skin. But, like, it sounds like every other wellness product ever. Love, good. They had a good budget for images on their website. Um, make it, don't take it. Help your body make what it needs, not just take what it's given. Well, does it matter? As long as it works, you know? Eternify replaces your supplement cabinet with one powerhouse formula designed to spark energy, resilience, and cellular repair at the source. Again, that's not what the FDA says. Backed by science. Hmm? What does that mean? Backed by science. Did somebody like put it in a lab? They just like set up the pills. Oh, we put it in a science lab. It's backed by science. And built to work with your body. It activates lasting wellness from the inside out. Here's a snapshot of what you'll save. So, this is what they're saying that you could pay for these various things. You'll save yourself $400. Oh, but girlfriend. Um, it's a proprietary blend. We don't know how much of it is in there. If you're paying for something like a turmeric supplement or an NAD patch, you're probably going to know what's in it, how much is in it, how much you can take. Oh, all these things are in it. It must be good. Look at all the plants and stuff. How do I go back from this? Oh, I went to the new. Anyway, okay. So I want to go back to the homepage. About us. All right. Oh, I don't really want to watch a video because I don't think the sound will work. I just dropped a skull. It was painted like it was like a cardboard color, like a brown, but I'm gonna stick ooh, this spider on the eye. It's just plain white at the moment, so I'm gonna fix up like all of the other things. I got some good. Oh, and I'm gonna make some bookends with this skull. So I was like sawed it in half and I'm gonna put it on a bookend and make some bookends because I saw that on Pinterest. And then from TK Maxx, we call it TK Maxx in Australia. I've got like some bats, I've got some glow in the dark things, I've got some more glow in the dark things, and some other. I'm excited. So we're getting a little bit more spooky. Here you go. So, uh, again, I found out some of this information from Oz on Behind MLM. Kevin is the CEO and founder, and he Founder of $1 billion direct selling company, recognized on the Inc. 500. So he's been a founder before, with background in economics, commitment to servant leadership. Do you know what? At my school, sometimes they call the leaders their uplines. Oh, it does my head in. I'm like, no, it's my line manager. It's a line manager. It's not an upline. Don't call it an upline. I like have a reflexive, like, ugh, no. Because I've been learning how to talk about leadership because I want to be a leader. Harvard Business Review, Leader's Handbook. I'm not very far into reading it. All right. So I'm not going to be a servant leader. I've read that a few times. I'm like, no, I'm not a servant leader. Here we go. Danielle, co-founder and president. She's the president. This is her go-to headshot. It's a bit old, but that's okay. Danielle is the president of 70, a purpose-driven wellness company in the direct sales industry. A faith-filled eight-figure earning entrepreneur. Do you want to talk about what happened with Awakened, Danielle? Because no one knows. And even that's what Oz pointed out. Like, you're going to have all this good, like, you're trying to start this business with like the hoorah or whatever, and everybody wants to know what happened with Awakened because you just, disappeared. Danielle has spent over 15 years building high-performing teams across 14 plus countries and nearly 1 million people cumulatively in her organizations. With 30 years of sales experience and nearly 2 decades immersed in personal development, she's spent the last 10 plus years passionately teaching mindset and success principles around the world. Around the world, around the world, around the world. Sure. A top performing executive at record breaking direct selling company, Danielle was inducted to the 2020 GoPro $1 million Hall of Fame. She is also the creator and co-founder of the Greatness Collective, a paradigm-shifting mental fitness company helping people rewrite their minds to create a victory mindset and achieve breakthroughs in business, relationships, and every area of life. Why would she need to be the co-founder and president of this company, 70, if she had this collective, the Greatness Collective, which I tried to go to and the page didn't work, which makes me think that because I'm not blocked from her Facebook page, so I don't know if the group has been, like cancelled or whatever. So Ken is the other co-founder and also the COO. Maybe he hasn't been in MLM. That's interesting. It really fascinates me when we do have um people who were in normal businesses for a long, long time and they go to MLM. What I might do, because I know the sound's not gonna work. This is AI for sure. It's the person said in a world that moves fast, that burns out even faster. Serenity. I'm sorry. It's called Serenity. Serenity. It's Serenity. I thought it was 70. Serenity? That's even worse. Because true wellness starts from within and it's sustained by what we feed our bodies, our minds and our lives. The Divinity 7. Oh my God, this is so dumb. Oh my God. These aren't just wellness buzzwords. They are the foundation of vibrant living, and they guide everything we do. When these are in alignment, life feels different. You feel different. And we don't just talk health, we deliver it at the cellular level. How many companies sell products that tell you that they deliver things at the cellular level? Meet Eternify. Why can't you just why can't you just use real words? Just use real words. Why is it got to be I'm unreasonably angry about it, okay? Leading edge science, we're told. Also great. Yeah, why are they making words up? They are not Shakespeare. What's happening? All the dogs just started like getting up. Um, this is so silly. Supporting your body's innate ability to rebuild, renew, except not a real person saying this, because that's definitely AI. For sure, that's AI. Does it look like a pyramid scam? Yes. We can make up words as well. Um, no fluff, no fillers, real results. But the person saying this right now, not a real person, definitely AI. True transformation starts in the mind. Not a fucking app. This is awakened. This is awakened. In a different, wearing a new suit. It comes from the same provider though. Same label, new suit. Serenity Mind is a science-led powered. No, what did they just say? Oh, I can't go back. What? Their mind program is going to rewire limiting beliefs. What a pile of shit! Stop self-sabotage. How do you build that? Oh my God. They cannot promise this, honestly. Um, so, oh, oh, there's more. I'm not gonna watch it. I'll download it. See, now you cannot tell me that is the same person. Let me see if I can go a bit bigger. That's on her. She's even got a filter on that camera. Definitely. Oh, it doesn't go bigger for you. Let me see. That's a little bit bigger. Yeah, no. She's got a filter on that. All of her pictures that are here, filter, filter, filter. Like she's just, hello, Holly. Um, she's not a real person. There's definitely a lot of AI going on, and she likes that shit. So yeah, I wonder where this is hosted because I am interested in looking at that. But what a pile of shit. It's just absolute bullshit. Oh, now it's gigantic because I made it 240%. All right, I'll turn it down a little bit. Um, so again, we're looking at something that is promising to do everything. It's going to do everything. And it's a proprietary blend. Savinity, I cannot believe it's called Savinity. Why did I think it was called 70? Seven, I just missed that extra I. Oh, cool. I got my bot from my my Twitch bot came through. Thanks, Twitch bot. Um, become a brand partner. So, uh, oh, that's the lady who's in the picture. What I want to do, I couldn't find behind MLM. It didn't come up on a Google search for me. Um, let me go to what noise did I just hear? That someone's jumping. Sounded like somebody was jumping on a bag. Savinity. Hang on. I love behind MLM, I do, but their search is not my favorite. It's hard to. So, in all arbitration proceedings will be held in Collin County, state of Texas. Um, so love Oz's writing here. Danielle Meoli popped up on the Behind MLM radar in 2022. God, 3 years. What a long time. What do you want, Minnie? Minnie's like, because Wilbur's in the crate, and Minnie's, I don't know what she's doing. Um, as a co-founder of Awaken, there's no sugarcoating the disaster Awakened was and Meoli's role in it. hmm Next to the quickly forgotten about NFT gimmick. Oh my God. Yeah. And do I want one? Do I want one of those NFTs? Yes, I do. Awaken's biggest problem pertaining to licensing its flagship Zenith. That's it, Zenith. Amid ongoing litigation, Meoli took to social media in October 2022 to spread misinformation. Sometime after that, Meoli disappeared with Awaken going on to collapse in June 2024. I don't believe Meoli ever publicly addressed what happened to Awakened or her role in it. Nope. They were on it was a winter thing, I remember. Um, it was like, I think they went to Utah and, uh, it was the whole Awaken crew, and then she didn't post after that. So this is the compensation plan. Uh, it's the same old with it. There's fast start bonus, customer retention bonus. Is it a unilevel? It is a unilevel. Um, 70 Civinity, sorry. See, I'm saying 70 again. While comparing Civinity to Awaken might be unfair to Kevin Fournier and Ken Downey, who, as far as I know, had nothing to do with the company, it's kind of hard not to. Yep. Danielle Meoli being so heavily involved in Awaken's disaster launch practically necessitates it. More so given Meoli was the face of Awaken who just disappeared when the going got tough. 100%. She was loud, large and in charge. I'm not saying Meoli was 100% responsible for Awaken's failure. That too would be unfair because we just don't know. Nobody involved in Awaken has publicly spoke up or publicly addressed what happened. The awakened baggage Meoli carries over to Svinity could easily be shed by Meoli addressing the elephant in the room, but for some reason that hasn't happened. Divinity's flagship product is obviously different, but otherwise Divinity is what Awakened should have been. Yep, absolutely. Like Awakened health, wealth, and no mind, like all of this is definitely, like I said, it's Awakened. It's the same, you're going to the same like company or the same designer, but you're getting a new suit. No gimmicky NFT nonsense, no product formula issues with doctored studies, transparency on who's running the company, and full compensation plan details from day one, which Awaken didn't have. Moving on to 70s, Divinities. That's why I thought it was 70, because the way he spelt it. um, da 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 da. Keep going. All right. So one thing I'm a bit puzzled over is the Divinity Success Guide. We further offer California residents the ability to tell us not to share their personal information with third parties for their direct marketing purposes. To make such a request, please email us and include "Do Not Share" in the subject line and your full name, email, da 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 da. With few compensation plan tweaks and either better explanation of Eternify or introduction of products that differentiate Civinity, it could be an honest shot at succeeding where Awaken failed. Set expectations accordingly. Acknowledge if things don't work out again, Meoli might just disappear. And a prospective Civinity promoter. Good luck. As a What's the other one here? Yeah, it's interesting that they chose to go with Danielle Meoli, who has failed as a founder, you know? And it seems to me they do all this stuff with like, oh, here's our new product and like this is something we really believe in, etc., etc. Um, and they're probably testing 100 different products. So interesting. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Uh, yeah, so we need to be on the lookout. We need to be talking loud about being in MLMs because I feel like everybody's getting ready. They can see the impending recession, possible stock market crash, possible, Great Depression type things happening. And that's when the MLMs are going to swoop. They're waiting. They're waiting. And it's only a matter of time because I think cognitively Trump is just losing it. And he's so petty. He changes from day to day and no one can depend on that. Like no countries want to deal with that. So I feel like with an impending crash, we've got all these vultures ready to attack. Yeah. All right. Thanks for being here. If you could throw a like my way. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and yeah, keep an eye out. I won't be going back to work tomorrow. No, day after tomorrow. So I'll probably slow down with my content for a little bit, but definitely Halloween, get ready. For the Sunday roast Halloween. What am I gonna do? No, I already know who I'm dressing up as for Halloween. It's gonna be fun. All right. I'll catch you next time, everybody.